This is Keith Fraser for Seconds Out, and I'm here with WBO middleweight champion of the world, Billy Joe Saunders. Billy, great to see you.
Yeah, good being here, good atmosphere, and what show's going to happen in September?
Yeah, I mean, we're here at the press conference for the Canelo versus Golovkin fight. Who do you think is going to win that one?
I think Canelo's got a bit of youth. I always fancied being 50-50, but I just think Canelo now got that little bit of youth there, and Golovkin's last performance didn't really impress me. So I'm going to say Canelo Alvarez.
Knockout? Points?
I don't know about knockout or stoppage. You know, you've got to look at Kovalev and Golovkin was sort of regarded as the same sort of fighters, same sort of spirit, same sort of people. And I see Kovalev more or less quit the other day. So I don't know if Golovkin won't get his own way for once. Will he do the same? I don't know.
Well, let's assume that Canelo wins. You obviously want to face the winner of this fight. How do you see a fight between you and Canelo going? Because the way I see it, you're a different prospect to these two. These guys like to go at it hammer and tongs, whereas you're, to my view, you're more into the sweet science of boxing.
Well, it's more of, you know, I want to be 30-year-old and still put a sentence together. You know, I think that when you fight like that, it's good for the fans and it's good in the moment, but I like coming out, no cuts and bruises. I don't mind having a tear-up when I need to have it. But you know, if I can win by boxing and not getting hit and making it tricky and awkward for him, I do it.
So if you were to fight either of these guys, how would you take care of either of them or both of them? I
think styles make fights. I think my style is made, and I mean made, for someone like Canelo. Golovkin, on the other hand, he's more of a bully sort of fighter, so you'd have to work that a little bit more to keep him off. So, but both fights will be tactics would be boxing, mix it up now and then, and but main thing was boxing. Key is a jab with both of them.
Well, we were interviewing Chris Eubank Sr. last week, and naturally, he was saying that he sees his boy Junior as the best man in division, better than Triple G, better than Canelo, better than all of them, including yourself. What is your response to that?
Well, first of all, I think he talks a lot of shit. His dad, you know, he does think people's blind. I mean, there's Eubank. He got offered the fight of me, turned it down. I beat him. You know, I've got his loss in my pocket. He's been beaten by me. You know, he's not what people make out. He's not a big puncher. He's not a good boxer. He's fit. He's like a jackhammer. You wind him up, let him go. He's very fit. He just come out and work. You get a good boxing brain. I beat him with 6 weeks training. That's what I beat him with.
Although there are some people who say, Billy Joe, that the second half of the fight was his and the first half was yours. What happened to that second half of the fight? Some people said that he was nervous and he didn't get it together. How would the second fight between you be different?
It's not that he was nervous. It's that he tried to do what he wanted to do when I wasn't tired and couldn't do it. I had 6 weeks training for that fight, and I still beat him. All right, I want to change it, to be honest, because it makes a good fight if ever it happened again for both of us. But 6 weeks training from start to finish, I had to for training for him, and I mean, I wasn't in camp on either ticking over, and I still beat him. He's got a terrible boxing brain. So
in any potential rematch, you think you do an easier job on him?
I know I do an easier job. He's not what he's made out to be. You know, he don't ever box a boxer. He only boxes raw novices or old men who's standing in front of him with their hands up in the air. He will never box a slick boxer. Name one slick boxer that he's boxed. Me. What happened? Got beat.
Well, it's interesting. You're fighting in July. Is it July? You're fighting September at the Copper Box. Tell me, who's your next opponent?
I don't know. Mandatory is David Lemieux, so hopefully it'll be him. So I'll find out this week of Frank Warren.
And obviously you're not going to look further than that fight, but then you're hoping that after that you've got some potentially massive fights coming up, haven't you? Yeah,
I mean, ideally the winner of this, so hopefully they have a good, safe fight, and then I'll get the winner.
Well, I wish you best of luck. We're looking forward to seeing you in the ring with some of these guys. Nice to meet you.